I'm going to use this ruler. This is a 1/16. The width of it is 1/16, and I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to install the Mosaic that's actually to maintain 1/16 between the travertine and the Mosaic. The thinset I'm going to use to put this Mosaic on the wall is, if you can look here, it's called Added Silics P10 Mosaic Glass Style from Mepay. This thinset is rich with polymers, and I'm going to mix it together with this care apply. And the trowel I'm going to use, it's a quarter of an inch V-notch, and both of them are 1/4 of an inch V-notch. I'm going to use 1/4 of an inch V-notch because the size of the Mosaic is over 2 inches, so it's better to use a 1/4 of an inch instead of 3/16 V-notch. You can see I have 3/16, but it's a new one that I purchased for that because this is the one that the manufacturer recommended. So first thing I'm doing, I'm actually spreading the thinset on the wall properly with 30 degrees. That's the most important thing. Remember, I'm starting this from the corner, so because I started from the corner, I start to put thinset on the corner. Now I'm going to use the 1/4 of an inch V-notch to level it 45 degrees, and I can use the other V-notch just to make it here and here. The same technique I'm going to use for here, 45 degrees. And a small V-notch here, which is 1/4 of an inch also. So after I level it with the V-notch, according to the manufacturer instruction, I have to flat the grooves. Okay, so to flat the groove, I'm going to use the flat side of the trowel, and just slightly I'll move it like this. As you can see, that's what the manufacturer recommended, and I believe the reason for it is because using glass, it's probably better to flat it. I'll try to flat it from here now. I'm using 30 degrees, so you can see I'm flatting it, so I can use the other notch. Let's see. Right, that's it. This area is not enough thinset, I'll put more. Just add more little thinset here, and I'm going to try to flat it, and it's flat. Okay, so now the challenge is to put the first two pieces here, because that's the most important thing. If you put it properly, everything going to go together with them as a reference point. So that's the most important piece I'm going to put here in this corner. So I really don't need this piece of tape anymore. So this is the first piece I'm going to put in this corner. I'm going to put it all the way. Okay. And I'm going to a little bit push it in. Let's clean it. The second piece is this small piece here that I put in the other side of the corner. Okay, and I really want to make it sure that it's going to be level. Okay, inside. Okay, so this is the first most important part to go. The second piece that I'm going to put here, and remember what I actually did here, it's a 1/8 of an inch of bath mud, which is thinset. I'm going to put a second one. Remember, that's actually play as a 1/16. I have to give it a bit of shift here. Just likely. Alright, this is the most important piece you're going to put now, because everything is going to be referenced to this mosaic. Just want to make sure it's actually level, it's excellent. I'm going to put more thinset here and I'll continue to do the stuff here. Show you the other place where I'm actually spreading the thinsets quite strong. Well, this one is already being set to 1/8 of an inch, so I need only this to level it from here. Here I can use a small one. Just remove the tape that I have here. The other tape, I don't really need this tape anymore. Now I'm going to flat it the same way I flatted before. I really need a little bit of more thinset here. Now I can put the other piece. So the other piece is going to be here, and I have to maintain 1/16. Okay, so now what I have to do, I attach properly these two pieces to the wall with a piece of wood. So I'm using this piece of wood just to put it in very slightly. This will attach the mosaic tightly to the thinset. So now I think it's proper. I can use this flat to use it. But you know what? I believe the wood is better. So I just want to force the 1/16 between the pieces. You can see this piece here. Check the level, just to make sure everything is level. As you can see it's extremely level. Exactly. In excess. Thinset. I can also use the level here just to make sure everything is level. Perfectly. Just remember to clean sometime, you know, when you think you need to clean, but actually clean periodically. Otherwise, if you don't clean, it's going to be very difficult to remove it after that. So if you see from close, you can see that these and that is actually the extension of the same pieces, you know. So actually you have like a continuation of a pattern. So it doesn't like stop sometimes, it actually continue. And that's why I actually I start from this corner and I cut one piece of mosaic to almost to two and attach them together here. And that gives you the impression that that pattern is really continuation. I just put back the tape here on the right height because it was a little bit lower and I lost thinset on a very small area, but it's important area. I just put it back. It's going to be easy to work with that because I don't need really to clean it after that. I'm slowly moving this reference metal that I put here at 1/16, and instead I replace it with spacer because if I will leave it like that, it's a metal, it will stick there and I couldn't take it. So it's better to start actually working on putting here a plastic spacer. As you can see, I remove it. I can reuse it. Just be careful that it won't go down. That's it. So I'm going to take the same piece of metal, 1/16, and I push it here. It's going to be the reference for the rest. Okay? That's nice to have this kind of piece. You can buy it from Lowe's, from Home Depot, 1/16 piece of aluminum. Costs like $2. So now I can actually go and put here the rest. Just spread the thinset, don't be afraid. See, I know until here I can spread it and I don't even need to clean it because the tape, I just remove the tape and that's it, it's clean. After I put quite a bit of thinset, I spread it. So I'm going to use the V-notch here. So don't be afraid to use quite a bit because it's important that all the wall will be piece of thinset here, okay? Spread with thinset. I need to flatten now the grooves, the flat side of here just to make it flatten it. You can see I'm flattening it evenly on the wall. You see here I miss a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bit more of thinset. I just add a little bit of thinset here, and I'm just going to flat it. this is the second piece, and if you can see here, I actually had a little bit of thinset here for this area. Okay, so just to make sure that it's going to be stick properly, take it here from the bottom, move it here, maintain the 116, and release it. Okay, I don't really need this piece. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm removing it. So you can see how nice it's looking. I don't need to clean anything here. I just push a little bit. Slightly with my finger, but then I'm going to use the wood just to level it properly. So you have the other piece here. I don't really need it anymore. Take a few days, and that's it. So here I just want to clean before I'm going to continue. It's very important. I don't want any thinset, especially this kind of thinset which is very strong, on my travertine. So I just can clean it, and I will continue for the next piece. But before I continue, I just want to attach it to the wall properly. And for that, I'm going to use this piece of wood. And I have to maintain 116 also, using the other piece here. That's the way I'm actually maintaining 116. Level. Make sure everything is level. See? Okay, that's a little bit down. Okay, let's try again. No, it's okay. So sometimes I just want to move this level just to see if we don't have any bump here. And I don't have any bump. If you have a bump, just push it down. So I'm going to continue now for the next step, the next part. I'm going to put here more thinset. Get some spray and this and the thinset here. Now I'm flattening it. That is the next mosaic here. See, I'm starting from the bottom. Maintain 116. And then just put it back here. Remember, I have the 116 reference here, this metal. Okay, just push it lightly. I can use two levels really. This level here to see what's going on. You can see it's perfect. You can also use this level now. Very enough. See it's exactly, if you look at the level here, you can see it's exactly on the center here. So now I'm going to pull this piece of metal. As you can see, I'm actually pulling it. If you look here, see if you can see it here. So I'm just going to pull it and immediately put both. See, that's the way I'm in pen 116. Sometimes I can use the flat here, just to put it here. I found out that the wood is push it better than the flat, just to level it, to flat it. Need to maintain the 116. It's very important that everything's going to be level here. Otherwise, you have trouble to put it properly. I want to put the last piece in this area here. So I already put the thinset. I'm just going now to flat it. Need to put a bit more thinset just to be even. So I flatted more or less. Now I don't really need this piece of tape and this piece. I'm going to put this threshold here. Just need to get elevated a little bit. I'm using this brush to clean between the spaces here. Very easy things to do with brush. just cleaning. I just have a little bit of thinset between the mosaic here, so I'm just going to remove it with this brush. Excellent things to do. It's really important that no thinset will be between spaces. I don't really have any, but that one, I want to show from close the way it looks. So if I go for close proximity, you can see that it's really clean and there is no any thinset on the space of the mosaic, on the gap between the mosaic pieces. And that's the way it looks from the bottom.